confrontation instead of collaboration. If Republicans were serious, truly serious about trying to come together on behalf of American families, they would have reached out to Democrats in this House. They've done nothing of the sort. They've made a sham out of bipartisanship. Instead, they've once again targeted millions of seniors and middle-class families for cuts without asking essentially anything of millionaires and billionaires. They've singled out Medicare premium increases that permanently increase seniors' costs by $31 billion. The bill also, when you look at it carefully, spends $300 million on a special interest provision that helps a handful of specialty hospitals while cutting billions from community hospitals. They've targeted the unemployed, slashing 40 weeks of unemployment insurance, impacting millions of families still struggling under the weight of the worst economic downturn since the Great Depression. 22 jurisdictions, 22, with the highest unemployment rates would be hit the hardest. Alabama, California, Connecticut, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Idaho, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan, Missouri, Nevada, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, and Washington. And the result would be, in the state that Mr. Camp and I come from, Michigan, the result would be a maximum of 46 weeks of unemployment insurance. And what do they ask of the wealthiest Americans? Basically nothing. Not even after the wealthiest 1% saw their incomes nearly triple in the last 3 decades, while salaries for middle-class families barely budged. On average, there are more than 4 unemployed Americans for every job opening. Never on official record in our nation's history have there been so many unemployed Americans out for work so long. There is nothing normal about this recession. Nothing normal. One gentleman from my district, Philip Clinton Township, put it this way, and I quote, "I am by no means unintelligent, I am by no means lazy, and I am by no means giving up. The unemployed are not people who can ante up $10,000 bets or spend lavishly on jewelry at Tiffany's. These are families scraping by on average of less than $300 a week, trying to keep food on the table, a roof over their head, and clothes on their backs and the backs of their children as they look for work. Republicans are out of touch with the families of America."
Amen.
I hope after today's exercise that is going nowhere in the Senate, in which the President opposes, House Republicans will get serious about addressing very pressing end-of-year issues on behalf of the American people. I reserve the balance of my time.
This is the extended payroll tax cut and unemployment insurance at the U.S. House. That was Republican Sander Levin from, Representative Sander Levin. He's a Democrat in Michigan.
House Republicans will get serious.
Mr.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speakers.